Hello everyone, welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den, where today we will be doing a Warhammer 40k miniature build. Shall we get started? If you are following me on my social media, you have seen me post a video stating that I was going to be doing a build video for Lord Hasmoteph the Resplendent. He was a limited edition model that was supposed to be available only to people that went to tournaments, but because of the plague going around, they had to cancel, I believe, and decided to just make it a made-to-order kind of deal, so I lucked out and was able to get it. This is the second Necron model of this design that was released as special edition or limited edition. The first one, Hasmoteph the Crooked. This was actually a very fun model to build and paint. I honestly think he's one of my favorite models that I've painted, especially with the designs on his back, onto his shoulder pauldron, onto his shoulder plating, and the orbs on his back, and the crystal on his staff. Ah, my face! There we go. And then the little scarabs on his body. You've got on his back. You've got two on his back. And then you've got one on his foot. I don't know if you can see it. But. So, of course I have opened this and looked at everything, but I haven't even begun to build. So, shall we get into it? Alright. So here he is. Easy to build. So what that means is that you do not need glue. I mean, it even says it's, I don't know if you can see that, but it's easy to build, push fit, no glue. However, sometimes glue is required. So what we got? Alright. So here's the pamphlet. And 5 easy steps. Some info on the back. What? It's 5 steps. So, forgive the camera angle. Working with what I got here. Hopefully next year I'll be able to actually have a better setup. But here's the sprue. So we've got the legs and the back. We have the spine and the face, which I've seen a lot of people complain that the face is an awkward place. I'm trying to focus. There we go. So here's the head. We have the chest piece, and then we have the head, or the arm with the staff, and oh, that's cool. This bit here is a Necron head on the dirt with a small scarab crawling on the back of its head, which I will show you in better detail once it's put together. And then we have the base. What size is it? 40? It's a 40 millimeter base. And this is the glue that I have, the Citadel plastic glue, in case I need it. My mold line remover, and then my snippers. And just a warning, there is a thunderstorm that's passed through. I just heard thunder off in the distance going again, so potential it could hit again. Oh, and I missed this. His other arm holding the orb, the resurrection orb. Step 1 is to take the body off. So make sure that you look and you don't accidentally snip anything you're not supposed to. This bit is not here, so take the flat part and put that as close to the body as you can. Snip the extra off. And prime example right here. Move this out of the way so it stops trying to focus on it. Yep. Right here under this foot, there's a peg here that goes into the base. So you do not want to snip that. So you want to get close, snip them free, the other foot, and then the thigh. Now, I hate sprues that connect to thighs like that. It's awkward to scrape off sometimes. So let's take a look at those mold lines. Yeah, there's some mold lines here. Just glide across it. You don't have to apply a lot of pressure. You barely have to apply any pressure, really. Just scrape. And that's already off. Now this leg has some really bad sprue mold line. And then the bit where that sprue was connected. Alright, so here I am just clipping out the pieces from the sprue and removing the mold lines. Sometimes you can be lucky and not have any mold lines. Unfortunately, the main torso parts and the legs definitely did, but some of them were nowhere as bad. They just required a light scrape. Cool. Alright, so alright, you always got to make sure that you have everything lined up and all the mold lines shaved down as best as can, so that way things stick better. Because this is a easy to build model, you don't have to glue it. You do not have to do what is called dry fitting, which would be taking the pieces and lining them up, making sure everything fits right. Okay, so you go here. Again, sorry in advance about the rain or the thunder. You hear it. Okay, I think that's right. That's what it looks like. There we go. No. Yeah. Well, there's a gap there against his face that I don't like, which I will probably end up using green stuff to fill in. But basing it off the spine and how it fits inside the torso, that looks like it's right. Okay, and then we push the chest piece on. Careful not to snap anything. Don't want to apply too much pressure in the wrong spot. I'm a big guy with big fat hands, so I don't want to end up breaking it. Now, I see this is the reason why some people use glue, because problem with these push fits, these easy to build models, is they don't always line up properly. And so this is where green stuff will be coming into play for sure. However, I like to also add a dab of plastic glue. Now, I need to most likely clean out the tube itself, or the needle, the nozzle that it comes out of, because I have not used it in a while. So this is an old twist tie bag, or a twist tie. Let's take the nozzle out and run this through it a couple times on both sides, just to make sure that if there is any glue in there, you get it out. Now, this is one of 2 recommended methods. I do not recommend the other method, so I won't even tell you what the other method is. If you want to find out, feel free to check it out yourself to find out, to search, but I will not be telling you. So, I think it's still blocked up. Yep, because there comes the glue. Alright, so apply a little bit to the shoulder pads. I like to do that because then it melts the plastic together. So we just want to squeeze those shoulder pads together for a moment, not too long. We'll do like 30 seconds. Make sure you put the cap back on. Glue. I gotta clean out the cap's got glue in it. Typically you'd want to wait when gluing, but like I said, since we're only gluing the shoulder, we don't need to wait. We need to find the spot for him to step into his base. There we go. And the last piece. There we go. All right. So there he is. Lord Hasmoteph the Resplendent. I like the little Necron head that's down here with the little scarab. I don't know if you can see that on the back of the head. This is going to be a fun model to paint. Now I have Hasmoteph the Crooked and Lord Hasmoteph the Resplendent. I think my next episode will be painting this model, which will be a slightly longer video. Of course, I will speed it up like I've done with this. But I'm excited for this model. I'm excited to work on it. And you'll even get to see me priming a bunch of my other unpainted Necron models at the same time. Well, thank you for joining me today on this episode. I hope it was entertaining and or educational somewhat. But if you like this video, if I get enough likes and views on it, definitely give some comments. I will do some more building videos and definitely some painting videos to show you my dynasty colors and everything. I can even do a separate video just on my Necron lore, on their information, their dynasty itself, if you wish. So if you would like to see more content like this, please give this video a like, comment down below what you would like to see more of. I do have Necrons, Tyranids, Raven Guard, and Death Guard. However, I'm not building my Tyranids now. I'm not even opening my Tyranids yet till I hopefully move next year. If you have any questions, do feel free to ask down in the comment section below, or reach out to my social media here and I will answer your questions. Again, thank you for joining me today. Please take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Until next time, hobby on.